naar hem toe als je hem wat te melden. De weekend special die vandaag geheel in het teken staat van de Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ze zijn na een periode van 4 jaar weer helemaal terug met een nieuw album Californication. En de komende 2 uur kun je gaan kijken naar een interview vanuit LA, videoclips en daarna een concert vanuit Stockholm. Veel plezier dus met de Red Hot Chili Peppers en vergeet niet dat er later in het programma ook nog een prijsvraag zit waarmee je allerlei leuke pepperspullen kunt winnen. Inclusief het bijwonen van de optredens tijdens Pukkelpop in België. Ja, dat geven wij zomaar weg. Give it away.
You know, not that it matters, but it was, you know, things, I wouldn't say Dave quit the band, it just stopped being a productive and fun and creative experience for everybody. It was just kind of, it ended naturally, like, you know, this is not really what it's supposed to be, so let's try moving on.
But you were supposed to be very productive for 1 odd minute.
We were?
He was.
We were supposed to be?
He was.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's, you know, he's a great guy and a great guitar player, and that just kind of ran its course and didn't really feel, didn't feel like what we were looking for, and then, you know, suddenly out of the blue, Flea suggested that maybe we could play with John again, which was a terribly exciting prospect, which was the furthest thing from my mind. I didn't think that was really a potential reality, and then it turned out to be, so it was a lucky day.
Mm-hmm. And John, what was your first reaction? What was the first to ask you to come back?
Flea came over to my house and we listened to some music. I was playing him some records, and then he said, something I wanted to talk to you about. How do you feel about being Red Hot Chili Peppers again? And I said, yeah, that sounds like it could be good. And we just started talking about it, and we just seemed excited about it, you know. A lot of things have changed since the time that I quit, and we've joined together now in a way of we have a unity and a closeness that we'd gotten really far away from before.
Can you explain what is different now into the papers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me and Anthony were friends now. We weren't friends back then.
One difference?
Mm-hmm.
It's one difference.
And it's a big difference, it's very important as a difference?
Yeah, it's very important for a band to be friends with each other and to talk to each other and to enjoy each other's company, because you've got to be around these guys all the time, you know. So if somebody's, you know, somebody's way of life or way of thinking isn't gelling with yours, it's a struggle and a pain to go on tour and to make music, you know. It just doesn't happen. Whereas when you love each other, you write songs, you're proud of each other, you know, you enjoy each other's performance on stage. We weren't even looking at each other on stage before. I saw a videotape of us back then recently.
From what show?
Troy, New York. And we paid no attention to each other. Nobody in the band paid any attention to each other, because it got to the point where Flea was so mad at me and Anthony for not, but especially me, for not trying, at least to me it seemed like just me, maybe you got a vibe from him too. He was mad that we weren't trying to make it work, our relationship, that we weren't trying for the sake of the band to be friends. We just were like content to go around like hating each other. And so Flea started being so mad at me for that mine and Flea's relationship was going downhill too. Now we're all happy to be around each other, you know, and that makes for making good music, you know. At the time that he asked me to join, the idea of getting together every day and making music with people who I love, who share a similar vision of what the purpose of music is, was sounding like the greatest.
Don't you think that sometimes it's safer to be in a band just on a professional level and not personal level?
I'm not worried about that, and I wasn't worried about it when I quit. Yeah.
And it's never been like that for this band. Mm-hmm. It didn't start like that, and it never really got to that point, and I don't think anybody was ever looking for a safety net to be in this band. I mean, I don't think it would be very good if that's the arrangement. You know, if we just got together for making music, it just wouldn't be the way it is.
Yeah, I don't need that kind of safety, you know. It's not the way I approach everything. You know.
But one of the reasons for your departure was the pressure upon the band. Was it not true?
No, just
Did it
more.
fade away? Or?
No, the pressure on the band.
Yeah.
No, I didn't quit the band because of the pressure on the band. I think at the time, since I quit, and then me and Flea, or me and Anthony, we never really discussed the reasons why. They would just ask me why, and I just said I have to, you know. It's just a feeling. Now I understand why I did it, like, and, but like, so they probably said that, like, pressures of being successful, John couldn't handle it.
Who said that?
Flea, I've heard him say things to that effect, you know. But that's not the case. It had nothing to do with the pressures, you know. Nobody was putting any pressures on me because I wasn't doing any interviews at that time. Only pressures were going on tour and playing music, and I loved playing music every night. But the going on tour part of it is no fun if the people you're on tour with aren't your friends, you know. It starts to just be a drag, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't really consider them pressures, you know. I didn't like doing the whole thing that you do, being in a band, without, you know.
And Anthony,
being
did you
proud
take
of
his departure as a betrayal? Was it painful?
It was definitely painful, and I didn't understand what was happening. You know, I wasn't really sensitive enough to the situation to know what he was feeling or why he was doing the things he was doing. You know, my vision was a bit narrow at the time, and I just wanted to keep playing. I really liked the record that we made. I was probably missing something that we had from the past when we used to go play live shows together and have a great communication on stage. And I wanted that again, you know, very desperately, you know, because it was just something I was missing. And, you know, I definitely resented him for a while when he quit, but it wasn't coming from a focused place of understanding. It was just kind of a free-floating resentment, like, you know, this just sucks, and, you know, why does he have to go do that? But much more powerful to me at the time was just a real sense of loss. And I knew that somewhere in there that I had done something that was, you know, that was selfish enough to where it didn't work. And, you know, I just missed him, and I was pissed off at him, and, you know, I cared about him, and really, you know, that was a lot of stuff that happened, and I guess you're curious about it because it was a big explosion at the time. But, you know, never in my wildest dreams did I think that we'd come together again to play music. No, I never considered it. You know, my main thing was just that I wanted John to know that I did love him, and that I didn't want either of us to die without, you know, reestablishing a connection. And that was my biggest fear, is that, you know, either I'd get a call one day saying John is dead, and I would have never been able to tell him that even though shit got fucked up, I still love you, and I still care about you, and I think about you. So, you know, just the first day that we started playing together, I felt, you know, a huge blessing. And then it just got more and more fun. And
you didn't have in mind to reform a winning team?
A winning team? Yeah, we had it in mind to reform a winning team. But, you know, that's a sort of an intellectual prospect that is easier said than done. You know, we definitely wanted to carry on, and we tried many times. You know, we played with so many different people after he left, and never found a beautiful chemistry. You know, we never found a chemistry where we were happy and where we were creative and where we all understood each other and had a desire every day to play with each other. You know, it became more of just something to do because we were supposed to do it. And that changed, you know, the minute we got together like this again. It just became, we're doing it because we love it. Yeah, we tried to get a winning team. You know, there's not a lot of first round draft choices out there.
For instance, was it obvious to you to use again Rick Rubin as a producer?
Was it obvious?
Yeah.
For One Hot Minute, or for this record?
For this, yeah.
It was not obvious. It was not obvious. We became so in love with the experience of playing music and writing songs over the summer. We're very committed to it, and suddenly we realized that we were onto something very special, and that the songs we were writing were as good as any songs we had ever written. And we wanted a producer who had the same kind of all or nothing enthusiasm for the record we were about to make, because that's all we cared about and that's all we were focused on. And at first we maybe had doubts.
We were devoting our whole lives to the record, and Rick seemed like he likes doing a bunch of things at once, you know. He normally produces a couple albums at one time, plus runs his record company, and we felt that he might be too distracted, you know, that he couldn't give himself to us 100%.
Right. So it crossed our mind, but in the end, it was the greatest thing to work with him, because he fell in love with the music just like we did, and probably worked harder and longer and more from the heart than any of the other times we ever worked with him. You know, right now, as we're sitting here, he's in New York, you know, doing extra work to make sure that everything is perfect for the mastering of our record, which is not like Rick to do something like that.
7up presents.
Blood, Sugar, Sex and Magic was a massive hit, but do you consider the album as a masterpiece? Or is it just a step in your musical evolution?
I mean, I just think of it as the songs that we wrote during a really great year, you know, during like probably the happiest time of my life that I've ever had. You know, they're the songs that we wrote during that time period, and we recorded them, you know, and the period ended. Like, I don't see the final thing as being a masterpiece, but I see it as, you know, really great album.
There were probably a couple of songs on that record that could have stayed home and not made it on the record.
But what about a song like Under the Bridge? Was it in a way a curse or a blessing to write a song?
I think that song is probably close to being a masterpiece, considering it's only like 2.5 minutes, and it's really like...
Is it?
Yeah, it's real short.
Had no idea. Had no idea.
Yeah,
It's
real
news to
short
me.
song, and it's really powerful, you know. And it's like, no, I'm very happy we wrote that song. I mean, that song is a very sad song, you know. When Anthony first came in with the idea for the vocals and the lyrics, we were just like, oh, Jesus, that's
Yeah.
depressing.
It was funny because I wasn't going to take it in. I definitely wasn't going to take it in to the band practice. And then and Rick looked at it in my notes, and he's like, well, hello, what about this? And I was like, please, let's move on. And he said, no, I think you should go in there and sing that. And the day I went to sing it, it was just Chad and John. Flea was late or didn't come that day or something. And I was just so prepared for them to kind of go, okay, thanks for sharing, but you know, we got other things to move on to, and they got sad. But it was not a curse. It wasn't a curse. Just because you have a popular song that, you know, people associate your band with, it doesn't matter in the end.
But in a way, you were ashamed to express those feelings of loneliness and sadness?
I was not. It wasn't shame.
Yeah, not ashamed, just shy, because, you know, he, like, is, you know, because why?
Why was I shy? Because I'm a shy guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, you express things a certain way with your words, and up to that point, you know, you'd been like used to more expressing like good celebrating kind of feelings, celebration of life kind of feelings, and writing lyrics that were just totally, you know, about how lonely he was and sad and feeling without a friend was just a real deep kind of part of himself to bust out with, you know. But he did it, and we made it into a really good song.
You did a lot of covers on stage or on records. What were your reaction when All Saints cover Under the Bridge?
A reaction?
Yeah. Were you proud or uncomfortable? Or?
Maybe I would have regretted writing it if I heard it. I don't know. I've never heard it.
What, the All Saints version?
No, I've never heard it.
Right.
What about you?
I was more amused than anything else. You know, I didn't, you know, swell up with pride, or it didn't make me angry. I just thought it was amusing.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angel. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love. The city, she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 yeah, yeah. Love me, I say, yeah, yeah. One time. It's where I drew some blood. I could not get enough. Forgot about my love. I gave my life away. Where I stay.
I read in Rolling Stone magazine that you worked at Big Sur all together to just to practice and making music. And for 1 odd minute, I guess, if I can remember, you were in Hawaii all together, the band I mean. You need from time to time to gather all the band and just play music for the pleasure of it?
Yeah, those were 2 different experiences, though. You know, when we went to Hawaii, it's because we were looking to establish some, you know, communication and experience together. It was just different. You know, when we went to Big Sur, it was just Flea and John and myself, and it was purely for fun. And we had 1 small mission, which was to write an acoustic song, just one single song with acoustic instruments, and to go surfing and to, you know, have some good food and listen to music on the way up. And Flea had just gotten a new truck, so we were breaking it in. That was purely a road trip, you know, just for the sake of fun. And, you know, it was...
Yeah, we were there for a few days, and we just only, you know, a few hours, like 3 or 4 hours were probably spent writing that song, you know. Bulk of it just being Anthony writing the lyrics while me and Flea were taking naps.
Usually into the credits, the whole band sign the songs. But how do you work actually?
The whole band sang the
sign
song?
Songs, yeah.
Oh, sang the songs. Yeah.
How do you work actually? Is it always a song came always from a jam between all of us, of you?
Well, it's always never anything, everything.
It's always different. Sometimes I start a song with an idea on the guitar, and Flea writes a bass line, and Chad writes a drum part, and then we all just talk about what other kind of section the song needs, and then that comes along, and then Anthony starts singing something that makes us think of something else, and you know, or a song could come from Chad just playing a drum beat and us playing along with him, and you know, they come all different ways, all different combinations.
Yeah, there's no set way, there's no formula, and there's no boundaries. It can go wherever it wants to go. And in the end, the way we figure is that we all eventually put into it, so.
Like, we thought that we thought that the song Road Trippin' needed drums. Chad's input, and the reason he gets the writing credit on that song is because he said no drums. He said it doesn't need any drums, and we figured that's worth the credit for songwriting.
That's a good point, that's a good point.
Sign of your genius.
I wish you'd have that idea more often. Just kidding.
Can you summarize the album, the mood of the global mood of the brand new album with few words?
Can we summarize the record in a few words?
Yeah. Is it about lost, the feeling of lost, or
Lost?
yeah?
L-U-S-T?
No, lost. L-O-S-S.
Oh, Lost. Oh, that's a Lou Reed record, Magic and Loss. You familiar with that one? Yeah. I'm not really big on summarizing. We had so much fun making it. It felt so good to be back together and to be going in a direction that it would have only happened with getting together every day like that. You know, we couldn't imagine what we were going to come up with, and it just felt so good to come up with these songs. And I think it's as good of a record as we ever made. It's based on everything, not just loss. It's more based on the opposite of loss, you know, re-blossoming of sorts.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you talk over and over about the pleasure you had making the album, but the album seems to me very sensitive and in a way a bit serious and hurtful in a way.
Yeah, well, there's pleasure to be had with those things.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time, some of the music that gives me the most, that makes me feel the happiest is music that's, that people say is sad or depressing or something. But those are, you know, with music you can recreate all kinds of feelings that exist in the universe, you know, and I think on our new album has a wide spectrum of them, you know. It's not any one kind of songs. I like the way that we've gone about letting the feelings come through us and expressing them with our instruments in a way that sounds really modern, but at the same time takes roots from the kind of originality and colorful playing that people did during the periods of new wave and punk rock, but at the same time it sounds modern and without having any electronics, and still each section has its own texture and feeling to it. I'm real proud of all that.
The song Californication, I read those lines. Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. Does it apply to you? To the papers, I mean?
To the papers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it applies to us, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I think it applies to everything in the universe, but specifically that, to me, was descriptive of my personal life and of my life in this band, and just all of those things that didn't end up destroying us, you know, led to this. So, and this was very creative time in all of our lives.
But do you think it's very necessary?
Do I think it's very necessary?
Don't you want to change it?
Change what?
Change
the way you need difficulties to
Well, I didn't try to create it in the first place. It just happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things in fate you have no control over, you know. Fate, like, is the way it is. You can only force yourself upon your fate in simple ways, like what you eat and how much you smoke and what you say to your friends and what you say to the people you pass by in the street. But all the rest of it, it's just stuff that happens to you, you know. The songs you write, it's not your decision, you know. Whether or not you go through hard times, whether or not somebody dies who's a friend of yours, whether or not you start destroying yourself, like, these are things you don't have all say in, you know.
But you need 4 years to make a brand new album. Is it normal, or is it?
We didn't need 4 years. I mean, once we got together, it was a year ago today or something like that we got together, so. And when we talk to you in a year from now, we'll have a new record.
Yeah, this record didn't take us 4 years to make. It took us about 9 months. And the recording of it itself took only about 3 weeks. That's very quick, you know.
Yeah.
In the future, we're going to try to put out a record every day. So.
Wow. I can wait for that. I read an interview of Flea where he said that he is very uncomfortable with rich people because when he grew up, he ate rich people. What about you? Are you more comfortable than he is?
That's a funny thing to say. Makes no difference to me.
Yeah.
Makes no difference to me.
I would say I'm less comfortable around rich people than I am around poor people, but I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm in the same way as Flea. I didn't have money when I was a little kid. We were on welfare and stuff. That means that's like where you get money from the government because you can't get a job when you're a kid and stuff. Yeah.
Have you ever fallen in love with a rich girl?
No.
No. Have you ever fallen in love with a rich girl?
No.
Me either.
It's a shame. What about you?
No, I fell in love with a girl who was dirt poor. You know, week to week style.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm friends with Flea, and Flea's pretty rich, so I guess I'm comfortable with that.
Time to say hello to Backslide to sit, yo, homie, who you talking to? Mapped up, paddy wagon, macking on a calf, there's one uppercut to the coat of a middle class.
he stole it all of space. Crooked as a hooker, now suck my thumb. Anybody wanna come feel some? You'll never know how funky motherfucker will not be told to go. You'll never know funky motherfucker will not be told to go. Don't ask me why I'm flying so high, Mr. Bumblebee, superfly in my third eye, searching for a soul bride. She's my feet, yeah, soaking up inside deeper than a sweet wit. But more than meets the eye, to the bone got off into my new ride. My hand, magic on the one is a medicine man. Thinking of a few taboos that I ought to kill, dancing on the place like a stage in vaudeville. I feel so good, can't be understood. Booty of a hula, rockin' my real hood. You'll never know how funky motherfucker will not be told to go. You'll never know how funky motherfucker will not be told to go. Step out. All around the world, we can make time. Rolling in the stomach, cause I'm in my prime. Born in the Lord, let's won't to entertain ya. Cause I'm down for the state of Pennsylvania. Try not to whine, but I must warn ya. Motherfucker straight from California. Alabama, baby, sis, hallelujah. Good God, girl, I wish you knew ya. I know for sure. That life is beautiful around the world. But I know it's you. You say hello and then I say I do. Come back later 'cause I got to say. Been around the world, back from Bombay. Box hold up high in your face. Living in and out of a big fat suitcase. Bonafide ride, step aside my Johnson. Yes, I could in the winter, Wisconsin. Wake up the cake, it's the lake, she's kissing me. And the new, when the new in Sicily. I know for sure that life is beautiful around the world. I know it's you. You say hello and then I say I do. Where you wanna go? Who you wanna be? What you wanna do? Just come with me. I so got and I thought about it. You and me, girl, sitting in the Swiss mountain. B-O-I-O, me and I-O. Me and then the bird come rocking up high-O. Around the world, I feel beautiful. Take a white 'cause life is beautiful. I know for sure. Ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong dong, ding ding dong. I know it's you. Dong ding ding dong, dong dong dong, ding dong dong dong. Mother Russia, do not suffer. I know you're old enough. I've been around the world and I can see your love. I know it's you. You say hello and then I say I do. Welcome back, Chad.
When you go home tonight, when you do eventually go home tonight, be very nice to your mother. Because your mother loves you very much.
What makes you think they live with their mothers?
Well, for all of those of you who do live with your mother.
There must be something in the way I feel that she don't want me to feel. different. Maybe this song is going to be dedicated to Joe D'Alessandro tonight. Psychic spots from China try to steal your mind's elation, and little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood in Hollywood as Californication. Dear Southern Mary, well, great this better than celebrity singers, this young men are in there for your way. First on you go, I go softball. Demon Californication, Demon Californication. Marry me, girl, be my fairy to the world, be my very own constellation. A teenage guy with a baby inside, getting high on information. And by me strong and the foot is on, it's Californication. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. And Cobain, can you hear the sphere singing songs of special station? And Elderon, not far away in Californication. Born and raised all over the race, control of population. Everybody Here down the demons will be there's me. Where I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. When I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Today love smiled on me. It took away my pain, said please, oh let your ride get free. Yeah. You gotta let it be. Oh, sit down. Where I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. When I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna give some of my good time. Oh, so polite indeed. Well, I got everything I need. Just make my days a breeze. Then take away my self-destruction. It's little very sweet. A quarter of a brother, but I'm on my feet. Take me to the river, let me on your show. Well, I'll be coming back, oh baby, I'll be coming back home. Take it down, take it down, 'cause they ain't gonna have a step on them, come on. And I can never forget, but I will not be able to forget. I'm a killer, but I won't be the devil. Here I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. When I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna keep it for the end of time. Where I go, I just don't know. I might end up somewhere in Mexico. When I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna keep it for the end of time. very much. And now, You are very good. Nice to meet you.
Hopelijk heb je genoten van het concert van de Red Hot Chili Peppers. En dan is het nu tijd voor de prijsvraag. We geven 10 keer het album Californication weg. 10 keer de Scar Tissue single. 10 keer aanstekers met razep erop. En 10 keer dit t-shirt. Maar we hebben ook een hoofdprijs. En die geven we dus maar 1 keertje weg, maar wel voor 2 personen. Het gaat namelijk om 2 kaarten voor het Pukkelpop Festival in België. Het vindt plaats op 27 en 28 augustus. En je krijgt er een hotelovernachting bij. En mocht je je afvragen wat je op Pukkelpop moet doen. Nou, de Red Hot Chili Peppers treden daarop. Dus dat lijkt me al reden genoeg om erheen te willen. Naast de Red Hot Chili Peppers kun je daar ook genieten van muziek van onder andere de Sugar Hill Gang, Soulwax, Postman, Todd Terry, Basement Jaxx, Sway, The Offspring, Silverchair, Luscious Jackson, Gay Dad en de Heideroosjes. Nou, om die prijzen en eventueel de hoofdprijs te winnen, moet je de volgende vraag even beantwoorden. Gitarist John Frusciante is een tijdje uit de Red Hot Chili Peppers geweest. En nou werd hij vervangen door een andere gitarist. Nou, hoe heet die gitarist die hem al die tijd heeft vervangen? Stuur je antwoord naar de Weekend Special Postbus 990 400 AZ in Bussum onder vermelding van de Red Hot Chili Peppers prijsvraag. Of mail het naar weekendspecial@tmf.nl. En daar ook onder vermelding van de Red Hot Chili Peppers prijsvraag. En misschien, wie weet, zijn deze prijzen dan voor jou. Dit was het wat betreft de Weekend Special. Als je...
I'm so tired of